Hi, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Richard, and we're here to show you how to install a water supply pipe within the boundary of your property so we can get you connected to our network.
Before we start, it's important to remember that the supply pipe you lay must comply with Regulation 4 of the Water Supply Water Fittings Regulations. This is a legal requirement that sets out quality and safety standards for all water fittings connected to a clean drinking water supply.
You can find more information and guidance about Regulation 4 on the WaterEggs UK website.
So Richard, what's the first thing customers need to do?
It's important to check the plan showing your point of connection to understand where you need to lay your supply pipe to. This pack also includes a photo of the street outside your property, showing where the pipe needs to be laid to. You'll need to make sure the location of the supply pipe matches this plan, otherwise we may not be able to get you connected. If you have any questions about the plan, please don't hesitate to give us a call on the number provided in your pack.
So this is what the supply pipe looks like. Can a customer install this themselves?
Yeah, but we recommend using a WaterSafe approved plumber to make sure it meets water supply regulations and our connection requirements. Your plumber should watch this video carefully to understand what is required.
For customers who do plan to lay the pipework themselves, what do they need to be aware of?
It's always important to think about health and safety when carrying out work at your home. Make sure you wear the appropriate personal protective equipment to keep you safe.
So where does the trench need to be dug to?
The trench needs to be excavated from the property boundary to the point where the pipework meets the building.
What sort of pipe should be used?
The pipe itself should be medium density polyethylene, also known as MDPE. If working in a contaminated area, then barrier pipe must be used. This is a pipe with an aluminium barrier layer, which prevents contamination entering the water supply. All materials used must be of an appropriate quality and standard and compliant with the latest version of the water supply regulations. The pipe must be laid at a minimum depth of 750 mm for the entire length from the property boundary to the point of entry to the building. Your water supply should be laid at least 270 mm away from any other utility supplies. If you have multiple utilities laid in the same trench, you will also need to make sure there's at least a metre separating them at the boundary point so we can carry out the connection safely. The pipe must be ducted and insulated from the point of entry to the building to the actual floor level of the building itself to prevent damage and freezing of the pipework. If you are using an expanding foam to seal the ducting, this must not contain any solvents that could contaminate the pipework. You'll need to tape or mechanically cap both ends of the pipe prior to our connection to prevent any contamination or vermin entering the pipe.
So what happens once they've installed the pipe?
Coming into the building, you'll need to make sure that the supply pipe is fitted with an internal stop tap. This must be compliant with the latest version of the water supply regulations and located in an accessible area of the property. The customer can now backfill the trench. They need to leave at least 1 metre of pipe visible for us to connect to. They may decide they want to backfill the trench after we've made the connection. This is completely fine, but we recommend covering the trench with safety boards to prevent any accidents occurring.
Now you're all set for us to make the connection. Remember, it's important that you follow these steps to make sure you meet water supply regulations and our connection requirements. Otherwise, we may have to cancel the connection work until your pipe is laid to specification, which comes with an additional cancellation charge.
For more guidance, please go to our website.
Thanks for watching.